Alrighty, welcome back to another Legends video. What you're going to be watching today is some stream highlights. I live streamed over the weekend the Campfire Gauntlet that was on. For those of you who don't know, the Gauntlets are weekly events. And this particular one, the Campfire Gauntlet, involved when you summon a creature to the left lane, all other creatures in that lane gain its keywords. We did pretty well. I did 3 runs. 2 of them were on the stream. And I think I got about 18 wins in total, I think, in the end, off the top of my head. So we were running this Dagoth, House Dagoth deck. I did make a couple of changes to it during the stream, but this is the general gist. The main synergies are Manic Jack, Attuned Jamora, and Illusory Mimic. Illusory Mimic gains all keywords that the top 3 cards of your deck have, which obviously we've got cards like Dagother himself, Alderaan Armsmasters of Lai Warlord, Giant Bat, all of these creatures that give multiple keywords. Hand of Dagoth, obviously, which makes Illusory Mimic really powerful. Attuned Jamora is kind of built for this gauntlet. Gain all keywords friendly creatures have, which is just like incredibly powerful. And of course, Manic Jack. When Manic Jack gains a keyword, he gains +1/+1. I think we end up getting him to about a 10/10 or so, just with the amount of keywords that we're able to give him from this gauntlet. Everything else pretty much speaks for itself. I think almost every single creature in the deck has a keyword, with the exceptions being Ungolem, Shrieking Harpy, Hlalu Sharpshooter, and Ash Berserker. We're running Sharpshooter and Bone Bow just in case we come up against a creature, with a ton of keywords and we just can't deal with it, so we can silence it. Shrieking Harpy is just a really solid prophecy card, and the Shackle is really good for just, when you just need one more turn to get your big stupid creatures out. And Ungolem doesn't have a keyword, but the Brotherhood Assassins he shuffles and do all have lethal. So obviously that's really helpful. Oh, Echo of Akatosh doesn't have any keywords either, but I mean, it gives out keywords, so, and we don't run Munderstone because I don't like Munderstone, frankly. I didn't actually come up against many people playing Munderstone in this gauntlet. A lot of Invade decks, as to be expected, and Invade is, of course, broken in this gauntlet as it is everywhere else, but, you do what you can against it. We do seem to win a fair few Invade decks, which is good. We also lost to a few, but I'm not gonna cry about it. But yeah, apart from that, as I said, this was all live streamed over on Twitch. Feel free to go give me a follow so you can get notified when I go live. And apart from that, I will shut up now and let you get to enjoying the games. So today I think I'm going to have a look at the Campfire Gauntlet. I've already done one run which went 5-3. And we're going to see... got my second run, had 2 games last night that went pretty well, and we're going to see what we can do with it now. Alrighty, our opponent is Sensei Matthew, Hero of the People, on Battlemage. This is, of course, Campfire Gauntlet, so any creatures, when you summon a creature in the left lane, other friendly creatures gain its keywords. I've got the ring. I think I can keep Manic Jack. Illusory Mimic is a key part of the deck that I am running. Every single creature, almost every creature, I think I've got 3 Shrieking Harpies, and I've got these Bone Bows as well, and Ash Berserker. But everything else in the deck has keywords. And we are, of course, running Dagoth. Do I ring out Manic Jack? No, I think I wait. Yeah, so we can get the Illusory Mimic Dagoth combo, which is pretty nice. I'd love to get these two down together. I think we'll just get the Ash Berserker out, actually. We are going to take a little bit more damage, which is unfortunate, but next turn we can put these two down, which should be pretty good. That'll turn Manic Jack into a 5/5, which will trigger the Ash Berserker, which is nice.
I'm a slaver. We're not known for our patience.
Driz Tormentor. Okay. Yeah, so we're going to do this now.
My magnificent monster.
So if our opponent wants to swing both of their creatures into Manic Jack, that's fine. I would like to get this off the board sooner rather than later, because I imagine that is part of my opponent's plan. Yeah. Okay, that seems okay. I think I like Hand of Dagoth, Manic Mutation. So Manic Jack is now regenerating 9/6 with a bunch of other keywords, which should be pretty good. We can Illusory Mimic next turn. Cast out. Okay.
Your death will be painful.
So it'll probably be Manic Jack, Giant Bat. And hopefully we can swing into this and get that thing off the board. We can. Excellent. Ooh. Ccityt0ker Scion is really good in this gauntlet.
Behold, my magnificent monster.
If anyone's looking to run it themselves, I would absolutely recommend getting Ccityt0ker Scion in. Because if you get this thing down on like turn 3 with a couple of other creatures on the board, it's pretty hard for our opponent to stop. That's fine, we've got 2 drain creatures on the board. So I think I like Illusory Mimic here. Just has charge, that's okay. And rally.
Let's do the fist.
Now I think we're going to start beating down our opponent a little bit. They do hit a prophecy, unfortunately. Another cast out. Okay. I don't think Manic Jack's the creature you want to be casting out, but that's okay. Lightning Bolt, that's fine. And Dishnik Jarl. Cool. I'd love to do these two on the same turn, but I don't think that's going to happen. So what can we do? I could just Ash Berserker Sadras Agent, I guess. That seems okay.
We'll stand together.
And then next turn we will Manic Jack Illusory Mimic. For anyone who doesn't know, by the way, Illusory Mimic gains all keywords that the top 3 cards of your deck have, which is obviously super powerful. Illusory Mimic, Manic Jack, and the Dremora that gains all keywords all friendly creatures have are a deadly combo in this gauntlet. What are you going for? Illusory Mimic? Hand of Dagoth. Okay. That's not bad. Lumbering Ogre. Okay.
Behold, my magnificent monster.
What do we get? Charge, Drain, Rally. Okay. I'm pretty happy with that. We can actually colour our opponent.
Death will be swift.
Assuming no prophecies. Which naturally we do hit. Cast out again. Well, at least they don't have any more of those. We've got Hlalu Sharpshooter in case they put any guards up, and Bone Bow as well. So hopefully we'll be able to deal with anything. Winter's Grasp, that's fine. We can Manic Jack Giant Bat. Or, you know, any number of things.
Behold, my magnificent monster.
Yeah.
Let's do the
See what kill we get just for fun, and take the win. So this deck's been pretty good. It's pretty consistently lost to Invade in this gauntlet. Because obviously that's a fairly broken combination, but it's done pretty well against everything else. I've had Mage Control, Battlemage a few times, another Dagoth deck, an Orc deck for some reason. I'm not sure why you'd choose an Orc deck for this gauntlet, but you know. Beaten a Monk deck once and lost to a Monk deck once, and I think we've beaten Empire deck already, so it's been pretty good. Against Empire, I think I want to get going as soon as possible. I think we can afford to keep that though. Rally's pretty good. Ascended Sleeper, I'm not sure I love in this deck. I think I'm only running 2 copies. I was running 3. But I don't think it's actually that good. We can get both of these down, I'm just not sure. I think I want to go like this. Just completely block up the lane. And we can turn these into rally creatures in a couple of turns, which would be nice. Having small rally creatures is generally pretty good because that means you can just bonk your opponent without having to worry too much about breaking runes. But hopefully we can grab a 2 or a 3 drop. Okay, so this is a Khajiit deck. Very I don't think I need to Shrieking Harpy that. I'm not too worried about it. And hopefully we can get the Alderaan down next turn. Moongate, that's fine. Double Moongate, okay.
Always pleased to
I can't remember if I'm running Dushnik Jarl in this deck or not. I probably should be. But getting a bunch of rallies off seems pretty good. Yeah, I'm happy with all of those. We have a 1 of Echo of Akatosh. It's usually a pretty major target for removal or silence, but you know, even if it stays down for just a turn, it's pretty good.
This one is always pleased to assist.
Cool. I think I'm just going to kill that thing, to be honest, and get some more rallies going. Unfortunately not getting any on the Ascended Sleeper, which is a shame. Because we want this to, in theory, have 5 power so it can trigger itself. So we have the Bone Bow for if they just have one massively boosted creature. Okay. I don't know why you trigger both moon gates. I'm not sure what that does. Because that's only triggered the once.
We're stronger together.
Yeah, so I'm pretty happy to mute that, so we can. Yeah, I think I'm happy with this, so we can do this. We will, I don't know, give you the Bone Bow. And Shrieking Harpy this guy.
Here's how it's done.
And next turn we can get down either of our enormous 6 drops. Yeah, I don't think that's how Moongate works, my friend.
Size alone belies this one's
Okay.
power.
That's fine. Oh, yeah, yeah. I was a little confused about the interaction there, but no, that makes sense. Considering I've built my deck around the campfire, the number of times I forget that it's a thing for my opponents as well is
We must keep moving.
a bit ridiculous. Okay. So, I think... Wow.
This one is
We'll see what we
always
draw.
pleased to assist.
I'd like to get rid of this thing, because that is going to cause me problems. Attuned Remora actually looks pretty good. So we will
Here's how it's done.
swing into that, drop that down. Cool.
What impertinence is this?
Yeah, and I'll probably leave that as is. Yeah, so Attuned Remora is the one that works really well with Manic Jack and Illusory Mimic.
All can be had
These should be
for the right.
pretty impossible for our opponent to deal with in this sort of deck, and hopefully we can swing into this thing, assuming it doesn't run away or gain cover or any number of things. Just gonna check my audio quickly. Yep, that all looks good. Okay.
My closest reach your
I'm not sure why you've put all these Pilfer creatures in a lane full of guards, but that's alright.
Feel the power of the moon.
Seems like our opponent is not running with heaps of removal, which is nice.
Time to finish this. Die, one.
Okay. That seems fine. I think I like getting the enormous Echo of Akatosh down. We'll trade into that, and I don't think we need to give our opponent any more cards. there's a good chance this will get silenced or removed or
There is no place.
something.
Tajit's work is never done.
Okay. Never mind.
Together we are strong.
Cool. Charge and guard on the Nord Firebrand looks pretty good. Yeah. No, I don't feel the need to get this down right now, to be honest. I think we'll just move on.
Together we will make a fortune. This one is always pleased to assist.
Manic Jack having guard looks pretty good.
Together we are strong.
This one will shred your hide.
Yeah, man, sure you will. So we've got
Behold
guard.
my magnificent monster.
Give it a thing.
Time to fight.
Cool.
Let's
we will
do the
just take the win. So I think that's 4-0. Archmage Summoner Paradise is chosen. Guildsworn on a 70 card deck. Place your bets, ladies and gentlemen, and others. I'm sure this will be a lot of fun to play against. They even have the Mythic Dawn card back. Okay. I think I'm pretty happy just to get this guy down, to be honest. And then we can go... Oh, I don't know, we'll see what happens. In theory I want to do Manic Jack the turn before I play Hand of Dagoth. Yeah, so I think that works. Now we can Manic Jack next turn and Hand of Dagoth for the following turn. But, you know... Yeah. Very original, my friend. Okay, I think I just have to harpy that thing. Unfortunately. And we can Manic Jack, Manic Mutation next turn, I guess. Okay.
Behold my magnificent monster.
Yeah.
Let's do the fist.
So, again, I'd love to get Hand of Dagoth down next turn, assuming old Jackie boy survives.
How about you?
More Archer, okay.
The Fighters Guild stands ever ready.
These should still be fairly difficult for my opponent to deal with, which is nice. Oh, absolutely.
There's only so much that honor.
We will get started with the rallying. I'd love to rally into the giant bat enough to be able to deal with that thing, although I don't mind just popping the Stormcloak Battalion down over there either. So we'll see what happens. Invasion party, cool. Unfortunately we're not running much direct hard removal
I'll send them to oblivion.
just deal with the portal straight up. I think we might have some danger noodles, possibly. Giving this guy charge doesn't seem terrible.
The Nords must take back Skyrim.
Just go face for a bunch. So we have lethal in theory, but we will see if we are allowed to get that far. We can give the Stormcloak Battalion breakthrough if needed, which is nice. Sigil Keeper? Absolutely. What's it get? Breakthrough? That's fine. Guessing they're looking for charge or guard. Although I don't think guard's actually going to do them any favours.
When Lord Dagon comes, I won't need to hide any longer. Kill them all!
So that's just going to get breakthrough, rally. That's fine. Yeah, so we're going to go for the kill. Let's run with this first. Because they're going to need to deal with both of these to survive. Nope, okay. Ugh. Thank God that was over quickly. I did not want to have to deal with a 016 Oblivion portal handing out a bunch of keywords. Campfire, yep. I wonder how that works with something like Ulfric's Uprising or Dragon Priest Mask. Although I guess the only keyword that really matters getting twice is Rally. This is a terrible starting hand. We can have a Shrieking Harpy with charge, I guess. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So this is probably Prophecy, Battlemage if they're running Afflicted Alert, which is a little annoying.
Insects, they dare face me?
Yep, seems pretty aggressive to me. I think it's just another Harpy. And then we can turn these into baby Hand of Dagoths next turn, which should be good to get some drain going. And we'll hopefully deal with any creatures that our opponent puts here. Cool, so they are going to give us a proper... Oh. Thank you so much, my friend. Yeah, absolutely.
Come to submit or come to die.
To oblivion with you.
So, against this sort of deck, I would not be surprised if we saw a concession
Do
soon,
not test me.
to be perfectly honest. A bunch of lethal guard and drain is not really what a deck like this wants to be having to deal with, because we can take out any prophecies pretty quickly.
Honorous insects, they
Come on, hero, sure man. Invoke Crab Ankle Sniffer. Nice. So I think I actually want to kill off this guy so we can pop down the attuned Dremora. And that doesn't get the charge, which is interesting. But we are just gonna out aggro Prophecy Battle. Well, I don't know if it is Prophecy Battlemage. It might just be aggro. But
do not test me, knave.
we are going to out aggro them regardless. We've got 2 bone bows for any guards that they may have. Burn and pillage. Wow. I have not seen that card very much. Okay. Cool, so again we've got Bone Bow and Breakthrough. But we are just gonna take home the win. I do wonder if I'm the bad guy by playing this sort of deck. Because it does seem to go... I don't know, maybe I'm just used to losing a lot with the terrible, terrible decks I'm used to playing. But I'm not playing Invade, so, you know, can't be too bad. But how are you going? How's your weekend been? In whatever part of the world you may be from. It's Monday where I am, but I'm aware that for most people it is probably Sunday night. And there's Dagoth. So we're not going to get any Illusory Mimic baby Dagoths, but that's okay. Our opponent is Trout80, the pastry chef, on Crusader. So I'm expecting a lot of Nord Firebrands from this deck. I'm from the USA, it's been good. How was your weekend? Yeah, my weekend was good. Had a stream on Saturday, which went pretty well, and then pretty chill day yesterday. Got up to fuck all, which is always nice. Local Gatekeeper. Prophecy? Crusader? Question mark. Giant Bat will deal with that. But yeah, no, it was good. Super chill. Yeah, I was very tentative about even entering this gauntlet, let alone recording any, because I'm usually pretty awful at the gauntlets, but I did pretty well on my first run. I think we can do Sardras Agent. We will save Manic Jack for, I don't know, something annoying. No ward in these colours, so I don't see how they can do anything too annoying with this.
Speak, citizen.
Drain? Sure.
For Valenwood. I will spill your blood.
Ooh, Illusory Mark. I'd love to get the rallies going, to be honest. Yeah, I think that's the move, actually.
For a practical demonstration.
We'll give this guy a keyword. He's deserved it. Breakthrough is not the keyword I wanted, but that's alright. Yeah, I need to take a Scented Sleeper out of the deck, to be honest. It has not been doing much. Rimmon Siege Weapons. Have you got some Pilfer? Oh, okay. Okay. Conjurer's Spirit. I'm in. This could be fun. Manic Jack Evermore Steward looks kind of good. Yeah, I think the most bodies on the board is probably a good thing.
Here's how it's done.
We can get one of these two down next turn.
Don't count me out yet.
Cyrus Standard Bearer. I don't know if I've ever seen this. Cygnus Standard Bearer. I don't know if I've ever seen this card played. Summon a 2/2 Imperial Soldier for each friendly support when you summon. So this is Support Crusader. Interesting. Okay. I'm in. Breakthrough, Drain, Ward. So we've got a Hand of Dagoth on the way. Having Drain is pretty excellent. And yeah, I want to deal with this thing.
Let's do the fisting.
And then we had a prophecy on the first rune. As always. Okay, that's
Dare too much.
fine. If my opponent is looking to race, that's fine with me. We have a 10-10 Dagoth on the way.
Speak, citizen.
And our opponent is
I'll do what
starting to peter out, which is good for us.
I'll do what I must.
I'd love to get this thing up to a 5-5. Does this do anything? We can get rid of that. Yeah, I think we can afford to drop this guy.
Waking over and over.
And I just want to get that thing off the board. We will swing into that, and these two. I've now got an 11 cost Dagoth, which is always nice to see. But yeah, I'm not too worried about what's happening here. We can grab an Atronach next turn, which will give us Breakthrough, Ward, or Guard. Forward Camp. East March Crusaders for no value. That seems pretty good to me. But yeah, I think we should have this one on
Don't
lock.
count me out yet. Ready to move out.
Wild. Yeah, I just never see that card. There's our Hand of Dagoth. So, what's the best way to do this? What keywords are you missing? Quite a few. I can give you Ward back, which seems okay. We can, in theory, do all of these, so that's what I might do.
You've got to go through him first.
Just go for Ward. Try and get Manic Jack as big as possible. Yeah, we will do that, and we will do that. We do hit another prophecy, typical. Javelin. Damn. That is annoying, but that's okay. Another prophecy. God.
What did you expect? A friendly greeting?
Okay. Well, we can Dagoth next turn. So that should be pretty good. I'm not really worried about this thing at all, to be honest.
I'll do what I must. For Valen. I'll do what I must. I'll do what I must.
Absolutely.
Let's take care of business.
Until my last breath.
Nice try.
Good game, my friend. Dagoth is going to take it home. I mean, he's a god. How can you kill a god?
What a fool you are. I'm a god. How can you kill a god?
I'm not loving Ascended Sleeper. What do we want to pop in instead? Probably chuck in another Stormcloak Vanguard. In theory I should probably have some more control-y elements going on. I don't think I'm even running Lightning Storm. Like, I'm so all in on this keyword stuff that I'm like not running any of the cards you're supposed to run in just like any deck. I did my 3 runs today. The first 2 went okay, the last one was a disaster. Played Tribunal, then Dagoth, and then Redoran. Yeah, I feel like... Was that like a Tribunal control deck? Because I was thinking about doing like a control version with just like a bunch of silence and like yellow removal cards. But I feel like the longer that, if you let the game go too long, your opponents just, if they're playing something like Dagoth, they can play an Illusory Mimic, a Manic Jack, and an Attuned Temora, or all in the same turn, sort of thing. So letting the game go for long is actually probably not in your benefit. I could do Doppelganger. I don't know, nothing's really grabbing me. Supreme Atromancer will be funny, but usually the left lane's too full for that to be worth it. I'm so glad Pilfer is not considered a keyword, because else this event would be disgusting. I'm not running Territorial Viper. Okay, we're gonna fix that. What do I want to take out? Probably don't need 3 of those. Ash Berserker has been good because I'm usually able to rally on it, but when I haven't been, it's been kind of annoying. I probably don't need 3 bone bows. That should be okay. The best card of the event is probably Penitence Oculatus, just ahead of a Nasi. That's true. Yeah, you could definitely do... I played, I think it was a Mage deck that was running Penitence Oculatus, and I was getting a bit tilted. I won! But it was like... I can't remember if I just played Dagoth or if it was an Illusory Mimic, or that had a bunch of keywords, but it was... I think Manic Jack had like almost like every keyword except one, and then someone played Penitence Oculatus on him, and I was not pleased about that. Yeah, I think this is fine. So Penitence Oculatus, it will give it to, yeah, exactly, it gives it to other creatures in the lane.
By your command.
Perfect. They walked right into my Fighters Guild crew.
I do not
Stormcloak.
Our opponent is Ace Ventura, X11, Thieves Guild Bandit. They are on a, I'm guessing, 40 card deck.
It's nothing at first.
So what, is this Control Mage? I don't know, this all looks pretty average, to be honest. Storm Atronach, not really what I want to see right now. I feel like Storm Atronach is, like, low-key the worst of the 3, like, basic Atronachs. Honestly, I'm kind of sad my Redoran moments so badly because I felt like the deck was really good, just had a streak of bad variants. Yeah, that's fair. Was it like, I presume it was a rally-based deck, if you're doing Redoran. But yeah, it is a shame when you feel like you've crafted something really good and it just does not work for you. I guess we're going to give everything Drain. We'll swing into that. But yeah, I mean, this Dagoth deck has been treating me beautifully so far. Imperial Might? Imperial Might do what?
It's nothing first.
That's not my joke. I did steal that off Daryloth, but it is funny.
Your orders.
Attuned Temora doesn't seem that good right now. I think we just give everything Ward. Yeah, lots of Rally and Charge. Rally happens to be the only keyword you can stack. Yeah, Yeah, I think this gauntlet is the first time I've been able to take advantage of like Rally 2 or whatever. So it's just, I don't know, Rally tends to be a keyword that like I'll have like a couple of sets of 3 cards in most decks that can run it that'll have Rally, but I've never like made a Rally deck, so to speak. But it can definitely get pretty out of hand. Evermore Steward is really powerful. I mean, anything with 2 keywords, especially if you're doing a Manic Jack deck, is super powerful in this gauntlet. Okay, that's fine. I can just swing these 2 into those.
How can I serve?
You're lucking out with putting these in the wrong lane, my friend. In one game I ended up drawing like 7 cards with Fatal Wraith. Damn! True. That's pretty impressive. So we'll silence that. I think I'll just...
Nicely done.
No match at all.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Oh, we'll get that thing out of the way. Swing into that. And start going for the face. We do have a prophecy, unfortunately. Lightning Bolt. I don't think that was the right target, but that's okay. So we can Stormcloak Vanguard with charge next turn, which seems like it should be pretty good. Sorry, Stormcloak Battalion. Echo Bakatosh. I mean, fair enough, but I don't think that's what you need to be playing at 13 health. I assume you swing one of these guys on.
Into the bridge! I hear and obey.
Okay. Cool.
Your orders.
Damn. You are lucking out with putting these in the wrong lane. Cool.
By the egg, a fine battle.
By the egg. I like the voice lines of the Argonian one that I've got. I don't really care about, like, you know, it affects whatever cards you get out of card pack slightly or something, but I like his, like, well met marsh friend and by the egg lines. Oh, ccityt0ker! Sup, dude? Okay. I'm curious to see what ccityt0ker's playing.
Greetings.
Well met, marsh friend.
Am I friends? No, I'm not. I'm sure he's doing something much better than I am. Oops.
Apologies.
ccityt0ker is a very good Legends player. Tends to do pretty well in these
Behold,
cohorts.
my magnificent monster.
There's only so much that
So if this are cool, so I want to kill that thing ASAP. Fighters Guild. I'd love for this guy to get charge. Regenerate, not what I'm after.
Let's do the fish speak.
But I would really like to get that rally off the board. So we've got another Manic Jack coming up, which we could pair with Fighters Guild Recruit again, or we could Zivili Warlord. Muse. Oh, dude. What is that? Okay. Manic Jack, Nord Firebrand, Fighters Guild seems pretty good.
Behold, my magnificent monster.
if I fall, the east will rip.
Let's do this. Let's do the fish.
Swing you in and go face for a bunch.
For the Emperor.
Penitus, yep. Execute. Execute.
The error was mine.
Okay, so we are going to get illusory mimic down. I hope something amazing to happen. Charge and rally is not bad.
Let's do the fish stick.
So we've got 6 damage and charge in hand. The race mostly affect level up rewards if I recall, but as for having a favourite, I mostly just tend to swap every once in a while. Currently using one of the male orcs. Oh, maybe it is level up rewards. I can't remember. I know it's, you know, you get whatever colours are associated with the race, but...
Do my bidding.
Apprentice Necromancer. Another card I have not
I
seen.
know a shortcut.
Ah, that is a good move. Is that going to be enough? I do not think so.
There's only so much that honor can allow. Place. Bow to me. My family
Well,
has
Let's do the fish stick.
by the aid
I'm pretty impressed with
of
that.
fine battle.
So that about wraps it up for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Please do like, comment, subscribe, yada yada yada, all the YouTube stuff. Yeah, feel free to give me a follow on Twitch if you want to catch the next one of these live streams. It was a lot of fun. We did play a lot more games. We did some other stuff other than the Gauntlet, played a few other games. But yeah, apart from that, I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your morning, afternoon, evening or night, wherever in the world you may be.